Alas, amidst the jungle, a world rife with blades and bloodshed, there once lived a monk who drank wine and ate meat, whose laughter boomed like thunder, yet whose heart shone far brighter than that of many a man clad in the pristine robes of the imperial court. That man was Zhishen. Before shaving his head and taking his vows, he was known as Luda. He possessed martial prowess without equal. He harbored a heart brimming with chivalry and righteousness. Whenever he witnessed an injustice, his hot blood would surge within him like a rising tide, felling the Western Pass oppressor with a single punch and rescuing Nguyen. That opening chapter alone suffices to demonstrate that he was not the sort of man to bow his head before evil. Yet, the true greatness of Zhishen lay not merely in his willingness to fight. It lay, rather, in the deep humanity concealed beneath his fierce exterior. To the eyes of the world, he often appeared coarse, reckless, a breaker of monastic vows. Few, however, possessed the insight to perceive the inner radiance hidden beneath that rough and unruly exterior. He entered the gate of the Buddha, yet bore little resemblance to a traditional monk.
He drank wine,
he ate meat,
he gave vent
to his temper,
he engaged in brawls.
Yet to claim that he lacked a Buddha heart simply for these reasons would be to view the way with a shallow and superficial gaze. For there are those who recite sutras their entire lives,
yet whose hearts remain shrouded in darkness.
And there are those, like a drunken monk wielding a Zen staff,
whose every step serves to save a human life.
Zhishen belonged to the latter category, uprooting the willow tree before the temple gates, wreaking havoc in the peach garden, laughing and speaking with the force of thunder. At a glance, he might appear to be nothing more than a brash and unruly martial brute. Yet, whenever injustice reared its head, he was invariably the first to charge into the fray. It is precisely this quality that constitutes his true greatness. Upon arriving at Mount Liang, he displayed no aptitude for devising strategic schemes,
nor did he harbor any desire to vie for rank or position.
He was akin to a pine tree standing amidst a windswept plain, simply standing firm, simply offering shelter, simply fighting the good fight, rarely pausing to consider where his name might be placed in the hierarchy of fame or status. In meeting Zhishen, Lin Chong found a kindred spirit amidst his tribulations.
Consequently,
the bond of brotherhood between the two transcended mere feasting and drink. It was rather a profound empathy shared by two souls forced astray from the path of righteousness. Alas, with a figure like Zhishen, the longer one gazes, the deeper one perceives. Outwardly, he appeared to be nothing more than a sledgehammer of brute force,
yet within him
lay a core of compassion of immense weight. In the end, when the clamor of the world finally subsided, he passed into nirvana, drifting away like a great cloud drifting over the mountains, no longer tethered by the bonds of fame, fortune, or flesh and blood. It was a fitting conclusion for such a man. As this chapter draws to a close, let me offer one final thought. The reason Zhishen commands both the admiration and affection of the world lies in the fact that, though a monk amidst the chaotic underworld, he preserved a heart of compassion, even in the heat of his fury, using a lifetime of outward roughness and ferocity to shield the brightest spark of humanity amidst a callous and treacherous world.